Okay, here's a little transparency. This is why I didn't post last week. Because honestly I'm a little frustrated and I kind of want to cry right now, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to show you guys what I'm dealing with. So it appears the deer came back. So this plant was actually coming back a little bit. It had more leaves coming up down here, as did this one, and it had some flowers coming up. Sorry, it's incredibly windy. But the real disappointment is over here. So they completely ate this one. He's gone. All that remains is his shell casing. This one they ate 2 huge leaves off of, and an entire, well, 2 entire like stalks. Same with this one. They have completely decimated my peas, and we no longer have any butternut squash growing. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna show you guys the positive notes, I guess. Oh, it looks like they're now coming underneath the fence, so that's new and quirky and fun. But on the brighter side of things, they haven't touched this bed. So those other ones looked like these guys. Yeah, this pea's still doing real good over here. Okay, so I threw myself a pity party and went to a Backstreet Boys concert. So we are back at it today. My lovely friend gave me some butternut squash seeds from his mom's garden, and these are seeds that they saved. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw them in the ground and stop feeling sorry for myself, because the onions still haven't come up either. So I think I did something wrong there. So we're just gonna pick up and we're gonna make the best of this situation. And I'm also gonna be working in the back garden today, where the deer have completely decimated the hostas, because I don't feel like filling up the wheelbarrow tire right now and hauling rocks. So I'm gonna do something easy, and yeah, let's get into it. So I started in this bed by removing the weed bush that the Japanese beetles had eaten up, and then just worked around to take back that periwinkle and the other stuff to just kind of make that a border plant, and then just went through and kind of raked everything cleaned out all of the stray weeds, and just tried to get it as meticulously weeded as possible. I would like to take a moment just to thank my amazing parents, because I definitely don't thank them enough or give them enough credit. They are truly amazing people for allowing me to tear up their backyard, but for also just being so supportive throughout this whole process. When I went over and found out that everything had gotten eaten by the deer, they were beyond supportive, and I truly just could not ask for better parents. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. I love you guys so much, and yeah, give them some props in the comments, because they do deserve it. So love you guys, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So right after that clip, I actually hurt my back pretty bad, working with the hand tiller thing. So I have been taking the last couple of days to rest up so I can sit up straight now. Oh, my back just cracked. That felt good, actually. But I will be going back over today to give you guys an update as to what everything looks like. And I believe my wonderful father is going to help me remove that big old thorn bush that is in that back garden area, so we can get that out. And then I think I'm just gonna be a crazy woman and throw a bunch of seeds in the ground and see what happens. I will show you guys, well, I won't show you because you know, they're just wet seeds in the ground right now. I did plant those butternut squash seeds, so those are officially in the ground doing wonderful things. And today I need to grab a couple different flowers, and then I also need to get something to be some sort of shelter for that bed that's in the ground. And I think I'm just gonna be a crazy protective garden woman, plant mama, and get a cover for the sandbox bed as well, because I will be devastated. I will be devastated if all of this work that we have put in just goes to the deer. You know, I wanna reap some of the things that I'm sowing. So that's what the plan is for today. And I'll just see you guys back over there after I go to the store and everything, because filming in public gives me incredible amounts of anxiety. But here's a fun little clip from the concert. So this morning, my amazing father helped me get that bush out. So look at that. So this whole bed is completely weeded and everything is taken out that I want to take out. So now we just have to fill it back up. What that's going to entail, when these black-eyed Susans go to seed, I'm going to try and sprinkle them throughout here just so we get a couple more. And then I'll be splitting up the iris that's back there, and then both of these hostas, and moving part of these and maybe some of those over into this area. But we'll also be incorporating some foxgloves, some lavender, some other things in there that the deer don't really like. Because what I found out is when I initially weeded that bed and took everything out, I also removed these. These are known as bee balm. And there's a lot of bees around here. Woo! That's probably why it's called bee balm. But deer don't like this, and this stuff was all throughout that other side, all around the hostas and stuff. So I think that's why they came in and ate them, because I took out my only natural defense. I haven't showed you guys this side yet, but I do need to clean this up eventually. That's a big old peony that I need to kind of, well, I need to cut her back a little bit. She's kind of taken over. And then these are morning glories, I want to say. They get really, really pretty purple flowers. My mom planted this, I mean, years and years and years ago. There used to be another one right here, but he kind of died. So what I need to figure out is if I can separate this plant and move it over a bit, just so we can kind of fill this trellis area. Ignore the broken part, I will be fixing that as well. But yeah, that's what the morning has been. We also removed another bush that was back in the back there, that was causing some problems as well. So right now, we filled up the wheelbarrow tire. We're gonna go out to the front, move some more rocks, and get some flowers in the ground, because I want to try to naturally take care of these deer. So let's go do that. So this is the area that I'm going to start working on here. You guys, well, I don't know if that made it into any of the videos, but I did clear this area, and I took out that rubber black retaining wall stuff all along there. So now what my dad and I are going to do is try and clear a little bit more of this. There's going to be like a rock pathway here, so I'm not too concerned about that, but definitely finish up this side, maybe even get to this side. That way we can put our lovely plants in, which I will show you right now. So we've got a couple things here. I got some rosemary, got a couple of those. This is Russian sage, so we'll be getting that in the ground. And then got some foxgloves behind me. And then I also have a little lavender as well, because my lavender seeds still have not come up either. But given that lavender is what it is. It's very thick stemmed, almost like a little bush, like a tree. I think that's why they haven't come up yet, but let's get these in the ground. Okay, so that is looking so much better. We stopped at that pole because this is all going to be foxgloves and lavender. I got this today at the store to throw in the ground. And then there's a less than savory looking foxglove, but I'm going to be separating that. And oh wow, you can really see my sun poisoning on camera. I'm going to be separating that and putting those all along the fence line, and then all in the front here is going to be lavender, and then maybe along the very edge we'll do some perennials or some annuals every year, something like that. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm not going to throw either of those in the ground right now, but I am going to throw one of the rosemaries, and then the well, both of the rosemaries I should say, and the Russian sage into the ground, so that way they're in there, because those are looking the least good out of the plants that I got, and it was very slim pickings plant wise at the store. So I'm going to get those in, and then I will wrap up with you guys. So I lied. I only got one thing in the ground, and it was him. Can you see him, the rosemary there? Yeah. That's it, because it's hot, man. It is a lot hotter out here than I thought it was going to be today. But I think we got some really good work done. I'm very happy with how the front's looking. I'm even more ecstatic about how the back looks right now. That bed is officially done. I don't have to do anything else to it until I start separating the hostas and the irises. So that's all good. I keep running into plants thinking they're bugs because there was a huge spider on me earlier and I had a panic attack. So one thing I will show you is this bed. So I just moved all the pots. These were up on the deck, but I don't think they were getting enough sun where they were. But here's a nice little, oh, my shadow's in the way, hold on. Little update on these guys. Our parsley's doing great. And over here on our cilantro, we have a cute little leaf. We don't have any lavender, and the thyme didn't really come up all that well. But we definitely got some basil. And then eventually that and this will go in the ground over here. Like I said, it's just hot and I kind of want to go home. So they're gonna stay here for right now. They're gonna live here for right now, and that's fine. I am fine with that. Okay, so that's it. This is an outro from the bed. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week, and I hope to see you again next week. So have a wonderful time, and until then, yeah, bye for now.